Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the 6-inch wall-sticking web Spider-Man that was produced by Hasbro as a part of the Spider-Man line of products. I picked this up at Target for $10.99. I've noticed in numerous stores that this figure has a variant. There is a red and black costume combination available, which is the figure that I'm reviewing today. The other option available is the more traditional red and blue costume combination that Spider-Man has worn throughout much of his career. Both figures come with the same accessory, which I'll show shortly. Alright, when I first got the figure out of its blister pack, I liked what I saw. Now, admittedly, I'm not as big of a fan of the original costume design that Spider-Man has worn throughout much of his career, as I personally prefer the black costume design. But this red and black variation, I really think it makes the web design stand out on the red portion of the costume. Much more so than the red and blue variant of this figure, in my opinion. Sculpting-wise, I think Hasbro did a fairly good job. Now, I've heard some other reviewers on YouTube complain about the head size being too large on this figure. But I don't agree with that assessment, as I think the head looks proportionate to the rest of his body. The only thing that I'm not fond of is the size of the fingers. To me, they look awfully thin and fragile, so I'm exercising caution when I have him sitting on my shelf to make sure that this figure doesn't accidentally fall and potentially break off these thin fingers. He does appear to be well balanced, and he stands quite well without the need of a base, nor does he need to be constantly rebalanced to make him stand properly. Alright, I don't see any paint application errors on this figure. Everything appears to be nicely done on the eye area, boots, and fingers. Okay, wall-sticking Spider-Man came with one accessory, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what that is. Okay. As you can see here, it's a large piece of webbing complete with 4 suction cups, right here, 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 and here. This can be placed on most any surface, and you can place Spider-Man in it for a number of action poses. I personally think that this accessory is better served as a backdrop behind the figure. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'll go on ahead and I'll give you a 360 of this figure and let you see what he looks like from all sides. Okay, so here's what he looks like from the front, from the right, okay, here's what he looks like from the back, from the left-hand side. And as you can see, as I was saying, see how the web design is standing out on this costume? I think it looks a lot better than the red and blue. And finally, here we are again from the front. So overall, I like this figure, more so than I thought I would when I bought him. I think this red and black combination is more eye-catching than the red and blue combination that's also available. The only complaint that I have about this item is the relatively small size of the fingers. In spite of that, I feel that I can highly recommend this figure for your Marvel and Spider-Man collection. Alright, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.